So right here is where we have the wall framed out and where the new windows are going to go. Good news is that above there on the trusses, there doesn't seem to be any carpenter ants or termite damage. Doing some more since the last time that we were filming this, and just got started on stuff and wasn't able to film this, but a lot of it's been prep work anyway, so it's been a lot of tedious stuff that doesn't look like a lot's getting done, but it has to be that process to get to the point where we can do that. So I'm gonna show you some of the process where we're at. We're gonna work on framing in the windows in the living room here. And we did get some more subfloor put down a little bit, but at least it's for when you come in the house now that you're on good solid footing. So it's kind of some of the stuff we're working on. So we got this all ripped out, which is kind of where we left off last, but we got this here done. And had to put a little bit of a brace wall right here, have that all exposed, but we have some support right here. We're gonna work on taking these windows out right now and then framing in for the new windows to go in. I think we're gonna go back with 2, they'll be wider, but I'm working on getting this insulation out. Got my dad over here helping me today, which has been fantastic. We got the new outer rim joists up there. It looks really good compared to what we had. I should have taken some more photos because it was rotted out and all kinds of nasty bug stuff going on underneath there. We're going to probably most likely go back with some new framing on most of this, which will just look nice in the long run of everything, which won't matter because the sheetrock will go over it and cover it up, and all that niceness won't matter, but it'll be nice and firm going on here. We're just working our way along. But right here, it's kind of what the old outer siding looked like. So pretty fun stuff all along here. It's a good thing that's all coming out. Right here is where we have the wall framed out and where the new windows are going to go in, right on this point here. And we'll get some footage of just unscrewing this and prepping it for this portion here. So did one of those things where I took a break and then kind of started doing a poking around here, poking around there, and did a whole big chunk and realized I didn't film anything. So let me show you kind of what's going on and what's happening for the reframing of everything here. A lot has happened in a short amount of time. So we ended up doing a brace wall here and bracing up the joist coming down, because from the spot right here over to the end right there is all chewed out from termites or carpenter ants or something. So we're going to have to redo that, reframe all of that, which we were going to do anyways. I just was hoping I wouldn't have to do the top plate. But the good news is that above there on the trusses, there doesn't seem to be any carpenter ants or termite damage. So that's great. It appears that the plastic that they have for the vapor barrier with the insulation kind of stopped them from going farther up. So there's a significant amount of damage to the stuff that we're already going to demo out with the ceiling here, but it seems like we're running pretty good on the trusses, and that was the part I was kind of concerned about, with that damage going up there with that top plate. So we're going to work on that, and I'll get some video of us doing that now. But I'm cutting out this section. We're going to cut out this top plate, put some braces on that, reframe it, and get back to it. Alrighty, so got a lot done, and thankfully it looks like the termite stuff ended where it needed to. So that board was pretty much toast. Now I got to go in and cut out probably a few hundred staples right now. So let's take a look at what we got going on. Every single stud and portion had, it's kind of the area underneath there that it's going to get scraped out. We're going to go ahead and spray it, make sure nothing else gets in there. But thankfully, as I've been poking along and stuff, it's pretty solid. So I'm going to go back through these nails. Got the board cut for up here. Get that in place and frame it out real quick. Alrighty, so the battery gave out on my phone. I didn't get to get this last part here, but I'll show you what we did. We're going to call it for the evening, put some of this underlayment out on the front part, but finished up the majority of the framing. And now we're going to just close up for the evening. So let's kind of do a walkthrough of what we did and what we're going to end up with here. So the lighting is not the greatest here, but that's what we needed to work with. So here's our new framing up top. We have a new top plate here. Front wall is framed in and shockingly came out to 16 on center all the way across. So that made that really nice and easy. We got this framed out with the header right here. All this is new and looking good, looking real pretty, ready for some windows, but it's late and this is a good stopping point. So we're going to put on this sheathing out here. Just tack it up right now and we're going to call it an evening. But process continues, so it's looking good, and excited to kind of have some wins coming up here. And it's a huge help when Dad comes over and we can get some of the major stuff done here. So we did today and got some new walls framed up. So excited about that. It'll look good here, and I'll show you a shot when we're done kind of what it looks like tacked up, even though it's not staying that way. So that's it. We're gonna call it before one of us steps through the floor or trips for the evening. We're gonna put some cardboard and tack it up top instead of doing the plywood and ripping it down. It's getting late, so we're just gonna call it this evening and pick it up later on. So it's kind of exciting. There's some steps forward being made. I can walk in the house and not worry about falling through the floor now. I can walk over the side. And Dad, thanks for coming over and helping, as always. I'll see you on the next one.